Okay. Now, some of us have some issues with our area and perimeter using the grids. So I'm just going to just quickly explain some of the mistakes that people made. Now, there were a few people that did it spot on, but a few that didn't quite. Okay. So I've got some examples here that I'll sort of show you. So in the task on Friday, if you completed it, so congratulations for actually having a go and completing it. If you complete it, you were asked to complete two shapes that had 12 centimeters of perimeter and two shapes that had 20 centimeters of perimeter. Now, I'd like to say that only probably about four or five kids managed to follow those instructions. So congratulations to you. Now, for example, this is what it should have looked like. Okay. Okay, something like that. Okay, because most of you are doing it on the paint, but some of you actually did it on the paper and then just drew it, which is okay. But these are two different shapes. So the yellow ones are my 12 centimeters, and the brown ones, seeing it's nice yellow and brown, they are my 20 centimeter perimeters. Okay, and I'll explain that a bit later. Now, obviously, this week we've learnt that area is different because it's the inside of it. And if I was to create, oh no, hang on, wrong one. If I was to create some area ones that were 12 centimeters, they would be red. And my area for 20 centimeters, they are the blue ones. Okay, so they're totally different shapes than the perimeter because the perimeter area are totally different. Okay, so this is why I've decided to make this because a lot of you had issues with understanding that. Okay, so our learning perimeter. Okay, remember it is the outside of the object. Okay, so you see how my numbers are on the outside of it. So I've got to pretend I'm starting here and I'm going to walk all the way around the object. Okay, so I'm going to take one step, two steps, three steps, four steps, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that is why that is a perimeter of 12 centimeters. Okay, once again, totally different shape, but still 12 centimeters. You're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so totally different shape, but it's 12 centimeters in perimeter. And this one's here for 20 centimeters in perimeter. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, remembering I'm walking around the outside of the object. Same with here, I walk all the way around the outside, and if I walk all the way around the outside, I would have taken 20 steps. So that is why this shape and this shape are both 20 centimeters in perimeter, whereas this shape and this shape are both 12 centimeters in perimeter. Now, people were getting confused because they were just putting down some random stuff. I'm not 100% sure on what it was, but you've got to make sure that you take the steps. The perimeter is round the outside. Okay. Now, the main issue is that because the perimeter is around the outside, what's the inside? The area. That's right, because we've learned that this week. So here's an example of the area. Okay, so see how my numbers are on the inside. Okay, so I've got 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, 4 squares, 5 squares, 6 squares, 7 squares, 8 squares, 9 squares, 10 squares, 11 squares, 12 squares. So this shape here is 12 square centimeters because it has 12 squares. This is a different shape, but it is also a 12 square centimeter shape because it also has 12 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, totally different shapes, but they are both 12 square centimeters. Okay, and these blue ones are obviously the 20 square centimeter ones because there are 20 squares. Okay, now the big difference is, like, some of you were getting confused with that area because, for example, this is 12 square centimeters, but totally different in perimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the perimeter of this shape is 16 centimetres, but the area is 12. And then it changes as well, though, because we know this is 12 square centimetres, but the perimeter is going to be totally different to this one. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? So totally different because this one here was 16, whereas this one's 14. So that's the confusion that I'm going to try and fix. Basically, we're going to do some grid activities as well as some area and perimeter activities. Okay? But you have to understand the difference. One is the inside of the shape. One is the outside of the shape. And remember, the perimeter is length plus width times 2, whereas the area is length times width. Okay, so hopefully this will help you for your learning towards the end of the week. So yep, that is. I just wanted to stop doing that, so then you could understand the mistakes that were made last week. So that's why I created this video. Okay, so hopefully we don't have any issues with that now.